welcome to your practice at the Movement Clinic. My name is Emily, and today's class we are going to be focusing on twisting and kind of wringing ourselves out a little bit. So go ahead and take a seat to get started, whatever a comfortable seat is for you. And feel free to bring along any props that you feel you might need if you like to work with blocks or maybe even a blanket to pad your knees. Whatever helps make this practice accessible to you, I encourage you to use. So when you find your comfortable seat, sit up nice and tall. Place your hands somewhere on your legs. Palms face up or face down. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, sigh. And again, inhale and sigh. Last one, inhale and sigh. Gently close your lips. Direct your breath in and out of your nose. Take a few moments, a few breaths to just settle in. Oftentimes, we carry the storyline or the many stories that we have created throughout our day or week or even life into the present moment. And they might not even be true anymore. So notice if you're carrying any stories, thinking about a conversation that happened earlier today or earlier this week, or maybe even writing out your grocery list in your head. And bring just a touch of awareness to the fact that neither of those things are happening right now. Neither of those things are even true. Touch on the fact that anything that has happened or will possibly happen is not what is actually happening now, which is that you are here, sitting, waiting to move a little bit into your body. So let's settle into that. And if you would like to set that intention for your practice today, feel free. If that doesn't quite resonate with you, set any intention that you would like, if any. But as much as possible, allow yourself to come back here over and over again, where you actually are. And slowly lift your hands away from your legs. Notice the coolness as you do. Bring your palms to meet. Notice the warmth as the skin of the palms and fingertips connect. Bow your head to your hands in this, my most favorite gesture of gratitude. Simple and yet significant. Reminding me, reminding you to be grateful for this practice and all of that it brings to us, and this body, and all that this body allows us to do. And release your hands, lift your chin, open your eyes. Please come to hands and knees on your mats. Go ahead and kind of shake and wiggle out your tabletop. Maybe bring your gaze or your right ear to your right hip towards your right ear, and left ear and left hip towards one another. And reverse. And come back to a neutral spine. Inhale for cow pose. Press the back of the head into an imaginary resistance. Drag your heart and upper ribs through your arms. Lift the tail. Exhale to round. Spread the skin of the shoulder blades wide. And inhale through cow pose. Exhale through cat to round. Last round, inhale. And exhale. Inhale back to a neutral spine. Draw the low belly in. Keep the low ribs absorbed. Toes can be tucked or the tops of the feet can be planted. Inhale, right fingertips to the sky. And exhale, thread the needle momentarily. Notice that left hip likes to kind of pop and move forward towards your face. Wrap it away from you. Keep the pelvis really neutral here as much as possible. And then inhale back through center. Lift that right arm up and exhale it back down. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, left arm behind the right. Thread the needle. Again, keep that pelvis neutral. The right side of the hips really likes to move forward and out. And press down as you inhale to unwind, reach up. Exhale, plant the palms, untuck the toes. Knees will be close-ish for this first child's pose. Keep the arms long and active, fingers lengthen out in front of you. Soften the forehead down and lift the armpits away from the mat. And with your next inhale, walk your hands over to the right. Lift your belly button up and over the right thigh and shift your hips to the left to stretch out that left side body. Nice smooth breaths. Inhale, walk the hands through center and over to the left. Send your hips to the right just a little bit more to open up that right side body. Good. And inhale, walk through center. And walk the hands back slightly so that your belly remains on your thighs, but your chest is lifted, sort of in this elevated child's pose. Take your right hand on the back of your right head, wrap your forearm in towards your face, and imagine that you have flashlights attached to your belly button and your chest. And the flashlight attached to your belly button is going to keep pointing straight down towards your mat, and the flashlight attached to your chest and sternum is the only thing that's moving as we twist. So right hand behind head, inhale, lengthen forward through the crown of the head. Exhale, draw your low right belly in and lift your sternum flashlight. Keep the belly button pointing down. Inhale back through center. Exhale, draw low right belly in, twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, low right belly draws back to turn you right. Inhale back to center and release. Right hand down, left hand up again. Find an inhale to lengthen. This time, exhale, left low belly draws back to turn you left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, low left belly draws back. Notice how little I'm moving. Inhale back to center. Exhale to twist. Inhale back to center and pause. So when we truly only let the upper part of our spine twist, we don't get a ton of movement because we have a rib cage and all kinds of organs there that it protects. That limits our mobility a little bit more. But let's keep working here. So You can stay here or lift up to a tabletop if you feel ready. This is a little bit harder though because we're not sort of trapping our belly and therefore our lumbar spine from moving and kind of mobilizing those or immobilizing those. So here it's a little bit more difficult simply because we really have to draw the low belly in and work on not taking our hips with us in the twist. So let's give it a go, or again, you can always sink back here and stay back here, okay? So right hand goes onto the back of your head. Inhale, lengthen front and back. Exhale to twist, low right belly draws back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, draw the low belly back to twist right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, low right belly draws in to turn us right. Inhale, back to center. Release the right hand. Left hand comes behind the head. Inhale to find length. Exhale, low left belly draws back to twist. Inhale to center. Exhale to twist. Inhale to center. Exhale to twist. Good. Inhale back to center. Release your left hand down. And if you're not already, join us in this tabletop position. And just start to make some nice circles with the shoulders around the wrists, hips around knees. You might feel a nice bit of pressure in your wrists as your shoulders move forward. Wonderful. Just warming those up a little bit. And come back to neutral. Walk your hands to the top of your mat, tuck your toes under, lift up and back into down dog. And wiggle it out here for a moment. Bend one knee and then the other if that feels good. If stillness feels right, do that. And gaze forward to the top of your mat. And exhale, walk your hands back to your feet to fold forward at the back of your mat. Fingertips land lightly on shins. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, lift halfway. Bend your knees as much as you need, especially while the hamstrings are still warming up. Exhale, fold forward. Last one, inhale, lift halfway. Hold. Bend your knees generously as though you're sitting back in a chair, because guess what? Chair pose. Send your sit bones to the backs of your knees, draw the low belly up and in, and reach your arms overhead. Imagine that you're holding onto monkey bars or some sort of a bar with your hands and sinking your hips away from that as the side bodies lengthen and low belly and low ribs stay in. Take another inhale and exhale. Press down into the feet. Inhale to rise, stand up, reach up, maybe look up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Again, inhale, reach up. Sit back, chair pose. Good. Inhale, lengthen out here. Good. Exhale, sweep your left arm back, draw your low left belly in, twist. Right arm stays forward. Inhale, sweep the left hand forward and up. Exhale, right hand, low right belly moves back. Twist. Try not to bring the hips with you. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, low left belly draws back, twist. Inhale, sweep it forward and up. Say good morning to your legs. Exhale, twist right. Low right belly helps us with that. Inhale, sweep it forward and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up, gaze forward, bend the knees, and walk your hands back to down dog. Inhale the right heel to the sky, gaze forward toward your right thumb. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Soften that back knee to the mat for low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Press down into the feet to lift up, inhale. Good, and exhale, draw low right belly back as you swing the right arm back, wide open twist. Inhale, sweep it forward and up. Same thing, right arm back, left arm forward. Good, sweep it forward and up, inhale. Exhale, sweep it back, hold here. Draw your low right belly back again. And now bring your awareness to this front shoulder blade. And press your left shoulder blade forward through the ribs to help you twist more. Good. Now, keep the upper body just as it is, but plant the left hand inside of the right foot as the right arm reaches overhead for the sort of lizard twist. Take another inhale. And exhale, release your right hand down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knees, step back. Down dog. Gaze forward towards your left thumb. Inhale, left heel to the sky. Exhale, step it forward. Soften right knee to the mat. Press down into the feet. Inhale, reach up. Good. Exhale, low left belly draws back to swing that left arm back. Inhale, sweeps us forward and up. Exhale, low left belly turns us to the left. Inhale, sweeps us forward and up. Exhale, low left belly draws back, hold here. And now right shoulder blade presses forward to help us twist even more. Keep the hands just as they are in all of this muscular action and just land the right hand inside of the left foot for a sort of lizard twist. Draw your belly away from your thigh. Take another breath. And exhale, release your left hand down. Tuck back toes, lift back knees, step back to down dog. Inhale, forward plank. Lengthen forward through the crown of the head, back through the heels. Lift the front of the body into the back of the body. And lower to your bellies in one piece. Plant the tops of the feet. Inhale, cobra, stay nice and low. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes, press into the knees or don't. Inhale, up through plank and down dog. Good. Inhale, right leg to the sky, gaze forward. Exhale, step your right foot to your right thumb. Soften left knee to the ground. Good. Now, keep the left hand down. Inhale, right fingertips to the sky. Begin to draw the low belly in here and get light on those left fingertips. Imagine that maybe you could even float off of those fingertips and notice what you need to use in the low belly to help make that happen. Good. Now inhale to come on up all the way, wide open twist. Exhale, get a little deeper, use that low right belly. Bring your palms to meet at your heart center. And exhale, slide your left elbow outside of your right knee. And if you can't quite make that happen, left forearm outside of the right knee and right hand on right hip is great. Draw the belly away from the front thigh and press that bottom shoulder blade forward to roll the top shoulder back and deepen the twist any amount. Good, and inhale, unwind. Plant the palms, lift the back knee, step back, down dog. Gaze forward, inhale, left heel to the sky. Exhale, step it up. Softly land right knee. Inhale, left fingertips to the sky and start to get light with that exhale on the right fingertips. With the next inhale, reach up and back and come on up. Draw low left belly back, exhale. Inhale, palms meet at heart center. And exhale, slide right elbow outside of left knee. Now, draw your belly in. Don't let it collapse onto your thigh. And press your right shoulder blade forward through the ribs to roll that top shoulder back. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, plant your palms, meet in a forward fold at the top of the mat. Feet are hip width distance. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, chair pose, sit back. Draw the low belly in, curl the sit bones under to reach towards the backs of the knees. Inhale, arms overhead. Find those monkey bars to lengthen the hips away from. And press down into the feet. Inhale, stand up, reach up, look up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Good, inhale, reach up. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sweep left hand back, low left belly draws back. Inhale, sweep it forward and up. Keep the knees level. Exhale, low right belly, right hand sweep back. Inhale, sweep it forward and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Bend the knees, pick up the left foot, float it up and back. Soften left knee back to the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, send your hips forward any amount as you lengthen the heart forward. Take another inhale here. Exhale, sweep the right arm back. Left hand reaches forward. Good. Now, what I like to call TikToks. Take an inhale. And exhale, tap your left fingertips down. Right fingertips reach up. Inhale, back through. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, back up and hold. You can stay just like this or flip your front palm to the sky and reach up and back. Right hand can find low back or the back thigh. Draw low belly up and in. And try to create as much space from your left knee through that left lifted finger as possible to open up the front side of your body. Good. Inhale lifts us out back to center. Bring palms to meet at heart. Slide left elbow outside of right knee. Draw your low belly in. Press your bottom shoulder blade forward through the ribs to spiral the heart to the sky. Stay here or tuck the back toes under and press the back heel back and down to come into a high lunge. Inhale to unwind, high lunge. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back, down dog. Inhale to gaze forward. Lift your left heel to the sky. Exhale, step it forward. Soften your right knee onto the mat. Inhale, left fingertips to the sky. Get light on that right hand. Exhale. And inhale to come on up. TikToks. Exhale, tap it down. Left fingertips reach up. Inhale brings us up. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale brings us up. Exhale, taps us down. Surprise, surprise, I lost count. Inhale brings us up. Here you can hold here or flip the front palm and reach up and backhand lands on the right thigh or the low back, wherever you'd like. And again, focus on as much space between the back knee and the lifted pinky finger as possible. Inhale brings us back to this wide open twist and then palms to heart center. Exhale, low left belly draws back to slide our right elbow outside of the left knee. Right shoulder blade presses forward, low belly lifts away from the thigh. And stay or high lunge by tucking the back toes and pressing the back heel back and down to lift the thigh. So powerful back leg, press it up. Don't have a weak knee that's going to throw you off balance. Nice and strong. Inhale will slowly unwind us to high lunge. Exhale, plant your palms or fingertips, step forward, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to rise, stand up, reach up, look up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Release your hands to your sides. Take a moment to close your eyes or soften your gaze. And come back to the present moment. Notice the pressure where your feet are touching the mat. Maybe the pace of your breathing. Any sensations that are present in the body. Coming back to what is true. Living in the experience of now. And slowly open your eyes, lift the gaze. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit back, chair pose, Utkatasana. Scoop the low belly. Take an inhale. Exhale, right arm back, right belly draws back. Notice if this is getting any easier or more familiar in the body. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, sweep the left arm back. Low left belly draws back. Inhale, sweep it forward and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, find that halfway lift. Bend your knees. Right foot floats up and back. Good. Now, here is your option. Stay in low lunge. Totally fine. Or if you want to start in high lunge now. See if you want to challenge balance a little bit more, have a stronger practice, whatever actually feels right for you. So press down into your feet, reach back through that back heel, lift the low belly, high lunge. Sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, low left belly draws back to twist the left arm back, right arm reaches forward. And TikToks, you guys. Take an inhale. Exhale, tap the right hand inside of the left foot, left fingertips reach up. Inhale, pulls us up, use the low belly. Exhale, taps us down. Inhale, pulls us up. Exhale, taps us down. Inhale, pulls us up. Stay here or flip the front palm, reach up and back, back hand rests on the right thigh. Inhale back through center. Bring your palms to meet, you guessed it. Slide that right elbow outside of the left knee. Press your back thigh up powerfully and roll that top shoulder back. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, plant the palms. Step back to plank. Lower to your bellies. Inhale, lift your hearts, cobra. Press into the feet so much the knees lift. Stretch the heart forward. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes, use the knees or don't. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down dog. Take a few breaths in down dog. Good. Inhale to gaze forward and lift your right heel to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot to right thumb. Again, same option here to go for low lunge again, if you would like, or high lunge. So press down into the feet, scoop the low belly up and in, sweep the arms forward and up, inhale. Exhale, draw low right belly back and sweep the right arm back, hold. So, TikToks. Take an inhale here. Exhale, tap right fingertips inside of right foot. Right arm reaches up. Inhale, back through center. Woo! Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, back up. Hold here or flip front palm and reverse. Reach up and back. Right hand rests on back thigh or low back. Inhale back to center. Bring palms to meet. Draw your low right belly back as you exhale to slide left elbow outside of right knee. Press back thigh up. Roll top shoulder back. Inhale to slowly unwind, reach up. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, plank. Inhale to find lift and lightness, exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, child's pose. Take some nice deep breaths here. Maybe in through the nose. Open mouth, sigh. Let's do that together a couple more times. Inhale. And sigh. And again, inhale. And sigh. Good. Inhale, shift forward. And make your way to down dog. Now, twisted down dog. Step your feet about as wide as your sticky mat and slightly closer to your hands. We're still pressing our thigh bones back and drawing our low belly up and in. Take an inhale here, float up the right hand, and exhale, reach for the outer left leg. So you could maybe just grab the thigh, maybe the calf, maybe the ankle. The tendency here is to shift all the weight into that left foot. Bring the weight back, again, taking the pelvis with us in the twist. And see if you can't press that bottom shoulder blade forward to help lift your heart underneath that left elbow. And inhale, unwind. Plant right hand, exhale, left hand to outer right leg. Avoid the knee joint. Remember, center the weight back on your feet and press the bottom shoulder blade forward to help deepen the twist. Right belly draws back. Inhale back to center. Exhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Bend the knees generously in ragdoll. Maybe grab opposite elbows. Rock side to side. Release your fingertips to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale through Malasana squat to find a seat, or however you want to find a seat on your mat. Bring your legs out in front of you. Give them a little shake, a little wiggle. All right. So, seated twist. Go ahead, bend your right knee. Squeeze the heel in towards your butt. Stay here, or pick up right leg, cross it over left thigh. Stay here, or bend left knee and bring your left heel outside of your right hip. Now, we're not sitting on heels. Both sit bones stay rooted down. If your right sit bone is lifting or hip is lifting, go ahead and re-straighten the left leg or uncross the right leg. Just move back a little bit, move out of it so that you can find it with more integrity in your body, okay? And these shift day to day and side to side. Sometimes I have my legs straight, sometimes I don't. So don't get too attached to the shape. They're just shapes. Okay, so same idea with this twist that we've been utilizing before. This time we're going to be able to have the right hand behind us, plant fingertips somewhere behind your sacrum, that flat part of the back. Inhale, left arm up. Create length in the side bodies in the entire spine. Exhale, low right belly draws back and left shoulder blade presses us to the right. Inhale, find length. Exhale, low right belly draws back, left shoulder blade presses forward to help us turn right. And now notice the shoulders. Oftentimes the shoulders want to jut forward to help us cheat the twist. Notice if they're jutting forward, draw them back and in. Draw those upper arm bones into your shoulder sockets and hold the twist with your muscles before you soften that right elbow down. Or sorry, that left elbow down, excuse me. So left elbow can be outside of right knee. Maybe you want to wrap the forearm around the outer knee. For me, that feels really nice on my outer right hip, so I'm going to do that. You may choose to float that right hand and find a sort of half bind if that feels good to you. And then inhale, unwind from here. Reverse and unwind and untangle yourself. Give your legs a little rock and make your way into the other side. Bend your left knee. Start here if this is where both sit bones can stay rooted and you can sit up tall, or cross left foot over right thigh. Stay, or bend right knee. Right heel outside of left thigh. Both sit bones stay nice and rooted. Left hand behind you. Inhale, right arm up. Lengthen the bones behind the ears through the crown of the head towards the sky. Exhale, low left belly draws back. Right shoulder blade presses us to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, find this really engaged twist, maybe even float that left hand and then land the right elbow or forearm wherever you would like. And with your next inhale, slowly unwind. Untangle the legs. Give them a little shake in and out. Good, and now fire log pose, Agni Stambhasana. So a few layers to this depending on your hips. We're gonna start with our right leg on top, and left leg on bottom. So it might just be that you're crossing your right leg in front of your left. And this is where you're going to find the most beneficial opening for your hips, okay? It might be that you start to move your shins towards parallel and stack your left or your right ankle on top of your left knee and right knee on top of left ankle. So you can see sort of stacked like logs, okay? Flex both feet. Reach out through the base of your big toes, so reach them away from one another. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the low belly in and start to walk your hands forward any amount. Inhale, create length in the spine, lengthen out through the crown of the head, lengthen the bones behind your ears, away from your shoulders. And exhale, draw the low belly in, and slowly maybe start to imagine that you could lower your forearms down to the earth. Maybe directly in front of your shin bones so that your upper arm bones rest on your shin bones. You can stay right here, or you might even imagine that you can press your arms and your shins into one another. Take a couple more breaths wherever you are. Try to soften your jaw and your neck. And slowly release. Move away from this as slowly as you moved into it. You can help with the uncrossing. Again, lengthen your legs out in front of you and give them a little shake. And then other side. So, right shin bone on bottom, left on top, or simply crossing the opposite shin in front this time. Really, whatever makes the most sense for you and your body and on this side. The shape is not nearly as important as what effect is it having in your body. And is it useful, is it valuable to you today to make that shape? So no matter what shape you're using, imagine that you could reach the base of your big toes away from one another. Maybe imagine you could create some length and space in the spine by lengthening out through the crown of the head and the bones behind the ears. That drawing the low belly back is what helps us hinge at the hips and come forward with a lengthened spine. Maybe lowering forearms down to the mat, maybe finding that sort of pushing resistance between shin bones and arm bones. And how's your breath? And very slowly unwind from this shape. Again, helping yourself as much as you need to get out of the shape as you make your way to your back. Bend your knees, plant your feet as wide as your sticky mat. Arms come out to your sides, palms face up. I'm taking a goalpost shape with my arms. Feel free to do the same if you would like. Start to rock the knees side to side. And the next time your knees fall over to the right, let them stay. Anchor down through that left shoulder and shoulder blade. And if you would like, if you feel that you could use a little bit more here, you might consider picking up the right ankle and crossing it over the top of the left knee. If you have done so and it feels shitty, just reverse. Just undo the thing that you did that ended up not being such a valuable shape for you. Again, honoring what is true, staying present in what is true instead of clinging to any story that we might have taken along with us about deeper is better or bigger is better. Honoring what is true now. And if you have crossed the ankle, gently uncross as you inhale. Exhale, draw the low belly in, lift the knees back up to center, and let them gently rest to the other side. Allow that sense of recalibration in the spine to happen here. And notice, do I really need to go further? And again, maybe play with crossing that left ankle over the top of the right thigh. Notice if that is actually a useful modification for you. And if you have indeed crossed that left ankle, uncross. As you inhale, exhale, draw the belly in to lift the knees back up to center. Maybe hug your knees into your chest. One last shape before Shavasana. If you'd like to bring your forehead to your knees, you can wrap your forearms around your shins to curl up into a tiny little ball. Imagine that you would take up as little space as possible. Curl up your toes, hug your shins together, squeeze your thighs together, draw your belly in, hug your heart in, squeeze harder. Squeeze your shoulders together, squeeze your heart, get smaller. And slowly unfurl. Layer by layer into Shavasana. Let the legs go long, or if it feels better for you, you might keep the knees bent for your Shavasana. If your low back is telling you it needs that. You can bring your arms out to your sides with palms facing up, or maybe, as I'm doing, a hand over your heart and belly. Whatever allows those shoulder blades to come underneath you and down the back, and the front tips of the shoulders to just cascade and waterfall towards the mat. Allow the entire front of your body to give way to gravity and soften into the back of the body as your entire weight gives way into the support of the earth. Bring your awareness, that internal gaze of awareness, to the space just behind your eyes. that dark sea of consciousness. And allow your awareness to settle there for your Shavasana. Please stay here for as long as is valuable to you. I'll see you next time. Namaste.